Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Astrological Intentions. I am your host, Alex Reevy, along with the Prego prepper herself, Sandy Reevy.
Hi, everyone. How's it going out there? It's going to be a busy week.
It is episode 373, the week of September 15th. Let's get right into it. We have a wild week ahead, starting off with Monday the 15th, Venus sextile Mars.
Entertaining and social.
Wednesday the 17th, Mercury opposing Saturn retrograde.
Believe in yourself.
Thursday, September 18th, Mercury ingress Libra.
Diplomacy.
And Mercury opposing Neptune retrograde.
Not a good day for making sound deals.
And Mercury trine Uranus retrograde.
Does it work out after all?
Friday, September 19th, Mercury trine Pluto retrograde.
Influential.
And Venus ingress Virgo.
Promise to stick to the plan?
Saturday the 20th, Venus square Uranus retrograde.
Still you struggle.
And Sun opposing Saturn retrograde.
Halfway.
And Sunday the 21st, wrapping up with a solar eclipse and new moon at 29 degrees of Virgo.
Yeah, solar eclipse. It's the 9th north-south.
And Talisman time, Sandy's going to be sharing with us Talisman 1834 and 1836. And on the horizon, we have our Talisman Trunk Show just finished up, so you can watch it now. Stay tuned for this episode of Astrological Intentions.
I say go do you. Now travel far, share your stories and earn your stars. It's you. Say you are the one, you will answer to when this life is done. Don't waste a minute, jump in the river. Wash yourself clean so you can deliver you. The story of you.
Hello, Prego prepper.
Yes, is that
Prego? Yeah.
I've been doing Duolingo, and I think I'm on day 20.
That's great, honestly.
I don't know what I'm saying, but maybe I can understand when somebody's introducing themselves and their name is Lara.
Oh, hey.
I don't know that I can say it.
No, but I think that time and effort and energy that you put towards it will, of course, translate in you just listening a little bit deeper, noticing a little bit longer, even if you don't understand everything. I just think that even when you can take that half a step, quarter of a step towards our, fellow humans, it's just so appreciated. It's just that step towards connection.
And just kind of listening to the accent too gets me kind of, because gets you a little bit more clear on understanding how they talk, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So you're working on your
I'm on number 20.
Now.
Where are you on Duolingo?
I mean, not to scare you, but let's see. I am probably like one of the most active Duolingoers
in the world.
No, I mean, not that crazy, but pretty high up there. My consecutive streak is 1,217 days in a row.
Oh, I can't even. How many years is that?
That's 4 years. Almost.
Every day for 4 years. Say something in Spanish.
Hola, me llamo Alejandra. Estoy muy emocionada por este episodio de Astrological Intentions. Yo soy la, I don't know how to say host or hostess, but I am the hostess of this podcast. Yeah.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Prego.
Prego. I'll work on my Italian too. But I just think it's super fun. So if anyone wants to find me on Duolingo, I will hype you up. I will cheer you on, because I do think that languages are so cool and exciting. So, all right, let's move on, because we have a huge week ahead. I mean, this might go down in our history books.
Más grande.
Muchísimo grande. Like the very most, the very biggest Okay, so in the transits, we start off today, the 15th, Venus sextile Mars.
This is entertaining and social. This is nice. It's with reception. Mars is in Libra. He doesn't really like being in Libra. He likes to do things, on his own when he wants to. But he's in Libra's sign, which is ruled by Venus. And so there's a reception here. So, it's a Monday. So gather a Monday night group on the spur of the moment just for fun. Summer is almost behind you because this Venus is getting ready to fall into the sun. So we can still see her in the sky, but she is getting ready to fall into the sun, and she will be not visible in the day. So
yeah,
or at when the sun is at the horizon. So it's good just to be entertaining and social, and it's a Monday.
All right, party on Monday. So Wednesday, September 17th, we have Mercury opposing Saturn retrograde, and you're going to hear Mercury and Venus, both of these two heavy hitters this week because they are busy. So this one is Mercury opposing Saturn retrograde for Wednesday.
Yeah, and we've got Mercury still in Virgo here, and he's very well equipped here in Virgo. So, but he's opposing Saturn, right? And of course, Saturn's retrograde, and he's in Pisces. So believe in yourself. Even if you don't think you can get it right, you're going to get points for trying. So rack up some points, right? Get on that Duolingo, even if you don't know the language. Try to do something here in order to achieve, even if you think you're going to fail.
I actually really appreciate that advice right now because having a little puppy is kind of similar. And I feel like it's like one of those challenges, like even trying to do something like super surmountable or lack there, like impossible. Sometimes is the thought of learning a new language, but it takes a lot of belief in yourself, reassurance, and knowing that you're going to fail along the way. And that's kind of how you learn. And that's the advice that I'm taking about owning a new puppy, because some days I really do feel like I'm completely failing, but it's just getting back on the horse, getting, things back in order. So I do like that advice. Keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself on Wednesday. Thursday, September 18th, Mercury ingress Libra.
Right. So Mercury comes out of his place of exaltation and domicile and moves into, he's not in a bad shape when he goes into Libra, but he has to be more diplomatic, right? He can't just say what he wants to say. He has to say, may all your important agreements go smoothly and work out for everyone. But it's going to be hard for some people to accept because Mercury in Libra is like, well, what do you want to eat? Where do you want to go? What time do you want to leave? Right? Because it has to be on that even.
Considerate.
Yeah, considerate.
Right. Okay, so maybe more diplomatic type of conversations or plan making. So then Thursday, still the same day, Thursday the 18th, Mercury then opposes Neptune retrograde.
Right, this is Neptune. Boom, they're both at 0 degrees. Here is, it's not a good day for making sound deals. They appear to be good, even if they appear to be good, right? Because Neptune is fumbling the ball, right? You've seen football players fumble the ball, and we don't know, did they catch it on time? Are they out of bounds? It just seems like it may not go your way. So don't even make a deal here. It may not go your way.
Okay. So again, Thursday the 18th, Mercury now is busy trining Uranus retrograde.
And this is with reception because Uranus is still in Gemini. And this is at 1 degree. So then it's like, does it work out after all? Seems like that last minute idea strikes the air match. It's kind of like earlier something is fumbling, blah, 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 bumbling, like what? And then all of a sudden the ball is caught or something, it works out after all. He's inbounds in the, in the end zone and he has made a touchdown.
Got you. Okay,
Yeah.
so then we move on, and here, Mercury, even on Friday, September 19th, is still busy. Mercury trine Pluto retrograde.
Yeah, so this is at 1 degree because, all of these Saturn's late or right there right at the precipice, at the zero, near the zero. Neptune's near the zero or on the zero. Uranus is on the 1, which is near the zero. And Pluto is right there at near the zero. He's at 1. So boom, 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 just contact and throwing rays and aspects. So Mercury's super busy, and when he's trining Pluto, he becomes influential. So let's hope that all is figured out. So then when Mercury rises from the sun, that we have all technical matters worked out.
Okay. So
he will be rising in past the sun, and will be seen here shortly.
Okay. And then his cohort, Venus, the next day, Friday, or the same day, Friday the 19th, Venus ingresses Virgo. So Venus is now in a new sign, like Mercury was moving into Libra. Now Venus is ingressing Virgo.
Yeah, so Mercury was moving into Venus's location, and now Venus is moving into Mercury's location.
Mm-hmm.
So they do have, they're going to be averse. They don't see each other in a Virgo and Libra manner because those are two signs that are next to each other. But when Venus moves into Virgo, it just says, do you promise to stick to a plan? Right? Like, so promise to stick to a plan. Fingers crossed. The love planet goes into fall, that she doesn't like being here. So do it because you made a promise. Oh, it'll be a struggle.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll be making excuses why you wish you didn't say what you said, that you promised to take care of a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were just using.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah.
Right. Making that
if the
commitment.
dog is sick, you got to get the dog outside more, right? To do the business.
Yes. So let's move on to Saturday the 20th, Venus square Uranus retrograde.
You're still in struggle. It's a square. Because you might want out of whatever the promises you made recently. You need freedom to be yourself. She has met up with Uranus going, oh my God, I got to hold on. I don't know. I want to ditch. I want to play hooky. It's like, what do you call that? Ding door dash or ding door ditch?
Yeah. Ding door ditching.
Yeah. It's kind of like, does she want to play a game here? But you still struggle keeping to the plan.
Okay. So we're about to be challenged. And that same day, Saturday the 20th, Sun opposing Saturn retrograde.
Yeah, this is halfway. Anytime the sun is making an opposition to one of the outer planets or the superior planets, we know that Saturn's retrograde is halfway. And so as the sun's coming up, Saturn is going down. Or as Saturn's coming up over the horizon, the sun is going down. Mm-hmm. So keep going. Even if you feel slowed down, keep going. You're halfway there.
All right. So then we move on to Sunday, September 21st, the new moon at 29 degrees of Virgo, but also it's a solar eclipse.
Yeah, brings to surface long-term worries about loved ones, health, or paperwork. Will feel faded, holds a sense of destiny. So this is what Bernadette Brady, who is one of the renowned solar eclipse astrologers, she wrote a whole book on them,
right?
On the solar eclipses. And because it's at 29, it means that something is changing quickly. We do this in horary charts. When we get a 29 of something, it means that there's a movement. There's something that you're letting go to move on to the next thing. So, there's going to be something that it holds a sense of destiny. What are you letting go of? And whether you're doing it on this day, probably not on this day that something is happening, but over the next 6 months. And I'll just make a comment that this 29 degrees of Virgo is exactly opposing my sun at 29 Pisces. And so this is an ending for me, right? This is I'm finishing up in the next 6 months something that it's been it's very sun-like, it's very solar, it's very personality-like. It's changing with me. And so I think I know what that is.
Yeah.
And
so anyone that has what do they want to be looking at in their chart?
If you have 2 or 3 degrees to a 29 Virgo or a 29 Pisces.
Okay.
So if you have any planet, if you have any angle, if you have the nodes, if you have anything within 2 or 3 degrees on either side of the 29, that means from 27, Virgo or Pisces. And we're only looking at the straight shot. We're not looking at any other aspects. We're looking at the opposition or a conjunction. We're looking at a straight line.
Right.
And the if you're talking about 27 Virgo Pisces, then we take it 2 degrees the other way, and we're talking 1 degree Libra or 1 degree of Aries.
Okay.
So
good to know.
Yeah, interesting that Andrew, your brother, my son, also has a sun right there. He's getting the conjunction and I'm getting the opposition.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
So something changing for both of us in the next 6 months.
Right.
So we'll keep you posted on that. Or let us know if you have something there. I know I talked to one of my clients this week who has a Saturn there. And so this will be interesting if she decides to reduce her hours or decides to give her notice. Because it's work. It's about work, Saturn, her responsibilities.
Right.
So let us see. So let us know.
Of course.
So that we can watch that movement for you. Because this is each solar eclipse has a theme. And this is kind of a new, this eclipse started to come in 1917. Some eclipses are hundreds and hundreds of years old. This is a new one. So this one's going to last for hundreds of years maybe. But it brings to surface long-term worries about loved ones' health or some sort of worries about paperwork. So it'll feel fated or hold a sense of destiny. So in other words, it's happening. It's to happen now.
You can choose to be very excited about that.
So, and you what I'm working on right now, right? So we'll keep that
to be announced soon, TBA. Yeah. So if you are curious about maybe how this is affecting you, there's always a chance that you can book a reading with Sandy, or you can also download your natal chart at intentionbeads.com/chart. And then what you would be looking for is that 27 degrees Virgo or Pisces up to that Aries, Libra 1 degree. So, let's move on to talisman times. We start off with 1834, which was created Monday, September 15th, to have blessings in home and in our world.
I'm actually making it tonight when you're listening to this on Monday. To have blessings in home and in our world. My spaces of comfort, healing, and joy are sacred to me. I trust the universe to provide safety in every corner of my being. So this is the moon in Cancer, where the moon loves to be. It's the rulership, making a conjunction to Jupiter in exaltation in Cancer on the 4th house cusp. So this is about home and personal, private self, feeling safe and comfortable. I like this.
Yes. And 1836, we have being made Friday. So this is a pre-sale. This is going to be made Friday, September 19th, to attract respect and loyalty.
Ooh, I move through the world with grace and noble strength. Love is my crown and compassion is my power. This is the moon and Venus on the Regulus fixed star on the ascendant. Very strong. The moon
Wonderful.
comes to Regulus every month, not necessarily on an angle. We have to get it on an angle. So I don't make this often with the moon. But here comes Venus and the moon on an angle on Regulus in this year. So this is rare. This is rare. So this is to attract respect and loyalty.
Yes. So speaking of, let's move on to the horizon, where we just finished up our Talisman trunk show. We do this, we're starting to do this a little bit more often. We just finished up September 10th for the latest one. And congratulations, Maggie, for your talisman of your choice. I've already reached out and getting excited to see which one you'll pick. Then also, we have a whole entire video recap of the Talisman Trunk Show. So if you are curious, the reasons behind these talismans, a little bit more information behind them, and also being able to see them live as Sandy presents them, go ahead and check out the Talisman Trunk Show replay, and I'll include that link in the show notes. So I know we have a really, really big transit week ahead, and so we are going to dip early from this episode, and we'll come back next week to share in our house the Libra meditation that's coming up.
Woo-woo.
All right.
Peace and balance and diplomacy and justice
is right on the edge. It's coming. It's right on the horizon. Let's go.
Right. Which ends up being, right, the equinox.
Right. So thank you, everybody, for listening in to this episode of Astrological Intentions. We will see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
I say go do you. Now travel far, share your stories and earn your stars. It's you. Say you are the one you will answer to when this life is done. Don't waste a minute, jump in the river. Wash yourself clean so you can deliver you. The story of you, the story.